Well, the sun isn't out right now, but yesterday a lot of melting.
Yes, it was a messy, and I knew once temperatures dropped, everything was going to refreeze.
The sidewalks, I found some really slippery spots.
I was going to say, yes, it freaks me out because everyone knows how tough it can be to walk on some of those sidewalks, and then of course you don't want to have to worry about that when it comes to any of the roadways. So that is pretty much the only thing to watch out for because we don't have any snow. But when it comes to the ice that is out there that did reform after that melting refroze, well, that's going to be around because temperatures are just going to be falling and we are pretty much going to stay below freezing. So heads up on that. Just take it slow out there. It's the time of year, the penguin shuffle. All right, temperatures in the 20s and the 30s right now using our Weather Watcher network. We have mainly some 28s. Once you head further up to the north and northwest Kimball, we have Amy Baker reporting a 28. She says, hello. Back to reality. Back to February, pretty much. Temperatures actually dropping below our average coming up here for a couple of days. Here are weather headlines, what you can expect. Like I said, today temperatures kind of steadily falling. The sun returns. Once we get past today, we do actually go back to partly cloudy skies tomorrow, but we also just continue to see those cold temperatures. You know, it's one of those winter days where it's sunny outside, but it's cold. That's what we're going to be tracking the next couple of days. And then for the weekend, we have a couple of snow chances on the board. Current temp right now, we're right at freezing in the Twin Cities, 32. Western Wisconsin, pretty much in the 30s. There are the 20s, though, especially once you head further off to the northwest. We're in the 20s, even the teens. 16 in Grand Rapids. Coldest spot, Bemidji, coming in at 13. Further off to the south, those numbers pretty much in the lower 30s, with winds coming in out of the northwest, reinforcing this push of cold air across the area, especially further off to the west, predominantly out of the north with that wind direction, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. So a little bit of a breeze thrown in there. As we were just talking about, notice it at least here in downtown Minneapolis, that melting, and you can see it here with our snow depth. We were well into the 6-inch range here across the Twin Cities about a week or so ago, and then we saw that drop off by a couple, maybe even a few inches in some locations. Further up to the north and to the northwest, obviously that's not necessarily the case where we have some of the heavier stuff still sticking around, but I mean especially further off across the southern part of the state. It's kind of a weird weekend where we had that melting. Some of those outdoor ice castles, those types of events actually had to close for a day because of the melting and the warm air that we had in place, but that's gone. Low pressure system up to the north, reinforcing shot of cold air continuing to sink on through. Now showing you our radar picture, we do have a little bit on radar popping up here. Don't really anticipate a good snow chance though until we get to the end of this week. Again, not tracking any big storms yet on the 7-day. So for the most part, it's just flurries for a little while. When it comes to your satellite loop though, we are clouded over and there is still a weather system off to the mountain west showing some of those snow showers there. So for today, like I said, we're pretty much lower 30s back to the 20s underneath the clouds. By tonight, we drop down to 12 for your overnight low. Some locations down into the single digits though. Look at Alexandria down to 3. And then for tomorrow, we're just back to 21. So obviously staying below that freezing of 32. 21 your high tomorrow. But hey, look at this. Couple of pockets of sunshine thrown in there. That's right. It's back. It's back for Wednesday too. But look at that low. Tuesday going into Wednesday morning, 4 degrees. It is going to be cold. That's cooler than average. Temperatures do stay pretty much in the 20s, pretty seasonable as we go into the weekend. Then we throw in the snow chances, flurries later in the day. Thursday doesn't look like a big deal. Friday, another slight chance of snow, something we'll track as we go into Sunday also. So we'll see if we throw any more storm systems on the board coming up here. We still have a little bit of winter left.
Okay, yes we do. Thank you, Lisa.